And I see that Carmel, where's Carmel? There you are. Hello. We spent some time together today. So if you do not know Carmel, Carmel is an incredible woman who, when she works with people, she's a professional coach. She's a global speaker. She's an international author of multiple books. She loves mountain biking. If you're watching this instead of listening, you will see bike parts everywhere. She's all about top performance. She does mountain bike coaching, and she aligns that with her entrepreneurs that she coaches with because it's about mindset. It's about bravery. It's about courage. And it's about getting rid of your, as you call it, your saboteurs. And so someone in that abundance package is going to be spending 3 sessions with this incredible woman. And I am looking forward to listening to you share with us a few moments of your wisdom today.
Awesome. Thank you, Deb. I hope I can live up to your description.
You're standing tall. I know you.
I'm standing a little taller after that. So who in here loves goal setting? Like, yeah, let's set some goals today. And who looks at goal setting like it's a strange noise in a dark alley? Run in the other direction. I don't blame you. That's, I like to say I have a complicated relationship with goal setting. Big goals just never seemed to motivate me in the past. I set plenty of them. They were all awesome things that I really wanted to do. But the furthest that most of them ever got was renting a broom closet sized space in the back of my mind. And they were probably in there chatting with each other, wondering if I was ever going to do anything with any of them. I was missing 2 foundational things that are required to reach big goals. Now, there's a number of things, but these are 2 that I find really foundational. One is an action plan that I would actually follow. And Deb's planner, which she's launching today, will do an amazing job at helping you with that part. And the other thing is a mindset that says that you can actually accomplish the thing that you want to do. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. So who in here has ever had a goal that just died on the vine? You made little to no progress on it. You didn't take the action with enough commitment or consistency to actually move the needle forward. Anyone? Or is it just me? Okay, awesome. One that always has haunted me, well, I guess not my whole life, but a good chunk of my adult life, was this great idea to create a women's mountain biking magazine. I had absolutely everything that I needed to make this dream a reality. I was a passionate mountain biker. I still am. I had a degree in professional writing and had worked at multiple newspapers. I had graphic design skills, specializing actually in publications. I attended a magazine conference to get ideas and to figure out how I could do this. And I really, really believed that the world wanted this product. Who knows what was missing? Anyone? I had everything I needed, the skills, the talent, the desire, but I didn't really believe that I could do it. Not that it couldn't be done or that no one would want it, but that I couldn't do it. I had those little gremlins in my head, my itty bitty shitty committee, running the show. Now, everybody has these voices in our heads, right? I'm not alone. But one of the differences between the people who reach their goals and those who don't is their ability to manage those voices, right? No one's free of them. Even people at the pinnacle of their career with more accolades and degrees than you can shake a stick at, they still experience self-doubt and fear sometimes. You know, those voices say things like, who do you think you are? And what if you screw up and everybody laughs at you? Nothing ever works out for me, so I don't know why I'm going to even try. Everything needs to be perfect before I can launch this, before I can share this with the world, right? Any of those voices sound familiar? Yeah? Fear, fear, and more fear. That's what really keeps us from our goals. We can have the best plan in the world, but if we never act on it, we've wasted our time, right? I know so many of you know Deb and all of the things that she's done over even in the past year, hosted multiple speaking events, created a movement grounded in a multi-author book. And let me tell you, it's easier to write your own book than it is to round up 262 women, getting them to submit their writing and their profiles and their photos and everything. Trust me, she had the hardest job, or she picked the hardest job. There's the planner that she's launching today. She's a mom for her son's business. And she just recently went to the Emmys. Oh my God, she's done more in this year than most people really do in a lifetime. Right? Her motto just might be go big or go home. And I guarantee you that she sometimes has doubts. She has fears. There are days when her brain is sending her negative messages, when she doesn't feel like doing what she said she'd do. And how disappointing would that be for the rest of us if she said, I don't feel like it anymore. Just going to shut her down. No, she keeps moving forward because she's got a mission that she's committed to, maybe more than one. And she's learned to keep her mental gremlins in check, on top of assembling a really amazing team of people, because that's really important too. Now, I can't speak to how Deb turns down the volume on those voices, but I can tell you how I do it. And it's 4 simple steps. I notice that I'm being hijacked by my negative thoughts. I interrupt the thought pattern by bringing myself into the present moment, using either breath or my sense of touch. I shift into a more positive mindset by asking what the gift or opportunity is in this situation. And then I take action based on that more positive reflection, that more positive headspace. Now, my clients learn to embody these in a 6-week course, and I think I probably only got like 1 minute left or something. I don't know how I'm doing for time, actually. I'm doing okay. But I will share with you a practice to help you interrupt your thoughts so that you have a simple tool that you can use right away. Okay, so you can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed, doesn't really matter. I just want you to bring 2 of your fingertips together and to focus really intently on the sensation of feeling those fingertips rubbing together. You can feel the ridges on your fingertip, the tingly feeling of, one part of your skin touching another part. We're going to do this for like 10 seconds. I want you to focus just on this. Okay. What did you notice? I expect that you can share it in the chat, please. But what I expect is that anything you were thinking of beforehand vanished while you were focused on this, right? You pulled yourself out, just poof, those thoughts are gone. It's just like when you walk from you think, oh, I got to do this. And you walk from one room to the next room. And the minute you cross that threshold, you forget because you've been introduced to new stimuli. And you're like, damn, what did I come in here for? You can't think 2 thoughts at the same time. So you have the power to choose what thoughts you're going to have. You can choose to shift from negative to positive and not let those mental gremlins, that itty bitty shitty committee, hijack you anymore. So that's what I have for you. I hope that's helpful. I'm going to share in the chat I have a little 3-part morning motivator. It's on my website, so you can go and get that, and you'll get to hear more of my voice because there's a recording, and then a couple of really simple practices that you can use to just fire up your day. So thank you, Deb.
No, that was awesome. Let's do some jazz hands and some love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's interesting because I love the word hijack, by the way. I absolutely love that because, you're on point. you know what you want, you're going for it, and all of a sudden it can appear, right? It can appear. And we conversed about that this morning. We did a podcast of this super cool woman, and she's like, how was the Emmys? And that was great. And then I know Carmel really well, so we get transparent and we're talking about real life. And I said, it's interesting because there was a whole crew of us that went there, and everyone had their own process. I'm not going to speak on their behalf, but everyone had their own process of working with what you call gremlins. And I was sharing with her, I'm in an evening gown, I'm like ready to go. And all of a sudden something went bump, bump, blah, to the point where I turn around and I'm like, I kind of said a few things to it. Like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like literally, I'm like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know what I mean? And you're like, where does that come from? Where does that come from? So I love what you do for a living, and someone gets to spend 3 different sessions with you. I've watched Carmel through many years, and now you know that you said the word magazine. I'm going to be like, and she's part of the team. Carmel is part of the 262 background team. So thank you so much. You're amazing. You're amazing. Honestly, thank you so much. Thank you so much.